We are also excited for this weekend's premium live event, Deadline. Deadline each year is an exciting show. Since that year, we saw it in Bridgeport. I think we really got into the Iron Survivor challenges, and you can see that from these Iron Survivor challenges, you almost get like the next big WWE star, it seems.
Hey, Joe, how about this? I'll throw a wild card out there. You can just say I'm wrong and we won't do it. All right, do it right here live. We're not live. We're going to edit this.
We're live to tape, baby. Unless this gets cut.
How about if we get a Patreon member right before that NXT deadline? One time limited only. One of us will be here. One of us will be there. You can come on and do the show. God damn it.
If we got somebody to sign up for Patreon that wants to watch NXT Deadline with us, we will figure out a different way to get these boxes in. That's a nice little promotional push. That gives me an idea. We're going to have to start brainstorming how to pump up this Patreon, by the way, but not a bad idea. But what we're going to do here, 100%, we don't even need a Patreon member for this. We're going to make some predictions. We're going to shock the world. Dave, give me this card.
All right, baby. We have 5 matches. North American title being defended. Double champ himself, Ethan Page, defending against Mr. Iguana.
This is a tough one. I feel Mr. Iguana has gotten some feature time on WWE TV, has become a fan favorite. Ethan Page is huge. I'm going to go out on a limb. I'm going to say Mr. Iguana gets it done, and he ends the year with an NXT championship.
That's a great surprise. I will not. I'm going Ethan Page all the way, baby. But next match, Tatum Paxley versus Izzy Dame. Izzy Dame just turned on Tatum Paxley, cost her the Women's Championship. It's interesting. Where will they go here? Is this to help keep, Izzy Dame and she's with Spears and the calling, right? Is that going to get more? Or is this now more development in Tatum Paxley's character, and she's going to just go absolutely crazy and end up really beating up Izzy Dame here? Could go either way. I'm going to go Tatum, though.
I'm going to go Tatum just because she lost that title, and there seemed to be such excitement in her getting it that I feel like there's going to be more development for her going.
All right, let's get to one of the first challenges. Women's Iron Survivor Challenge. We got Sol Ruka, Lola Vice, Kalani Jordan, Jordan Grace, and Kendall Gray. Now, at the end of NXT, who's Sol Ruka's partner there? They've been fighting a lot lately. She ended up spearing Kendall Gray, and I thought maybe they'll do some kind of thing where, Kendall gets out, Zarya gets put in. We'll see if that happens. But if that happens, I'm going to say that, no, I'm not going to say that. I'm going to go Sol Ruka. I'll say Sol Ruka pulls this off, actually.
It's not a bad pick. I'm kind of caught up between her and Jordan Grace.
Yeah.
Jordan Grace doesn't necessarily need the win. I don't think Sol Ruka needs the win either, but Sol Ruka would benefit a little more from it than Jordan Grace.
That's what I said.
I'm thinking Sol Ruka, and if I'm wrong, it's going to be Kendall Gray.
Kendall Gray would be the shocker, right? So you could go after it. All right, men's Iron Challenge, Survivor Challenge here. We got Jervon Evans, Leon Slater, which I think would be awesome if he won, having the TNA X Division champion win this. I don't think that's going to happen. But Joe Hendry, Dion Lennox, and Miles Bourne. I think even though they've been trying to do a good job building up Dion, with Darkstay and Miles, I think you can get rid of those guys. That's not happening. So really, I guess I got to think who's going to win the main event, Obafemi or Ricky Saints. But really, the only heel here is Dion Lennox. So that's kind of interesting in itself there. I'm going to ignore all that for now, and I'm going to go Joe Hendry. Joe Hendry finds a way to get this one and caps off a big year for himself.
Joe Hendry, not a bad pick. If we're going to compare it like we did to the Women's Iron Survivor, Joe Hendry doesn't necessarily need it. I would love to see Javon Evans, but Javon also doesn't need it. They've been given this weird push to Dark State, and you mentioned Dion Lennox is the only heel.
Yes.
I feel like it's going to be Dion Lennox no matter how much I hate it.
I guess I just don't want to believe. I want to believe in Joe Hendry. Main event, Ricky Saints, Obafemi. I thought this was probably going to be Oba's swan song, But I also find it interesting that Oba, unlike a lot of people, he kind of left and then just came back. Was there a reason for that? Is Oba just coming back because maybe Oba was only taking time off and they didn't know and he was never supposed to drop the title and Oba's going to win? Is he? I don't know. But nonetheless, I'm going to go Ricky Saints.
I would be wildly surprised if Ricky Saints didn't win. This feels weird to have this match again because It's kind of like we've been talking about with Trick Williams. It feels like Oba is, done with NXT. It feels like he's ready for the main roster, but he hasn't gone there yet. I believe they said something like Oba never got his rematch against Ricky after he lost the title. So I guess in that sense, it makes sense. But either way, Ricky Saints is leaving champion, and this is going to be another great Deadline event.